If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Come on.
Well, we got questions.
Okay,
I've been quiet for a while.
Well, the new people to sit down. I like
Taking the job and knowing what Jeff went through, knowing what Ted, I mean, you've been around these guys, Belichick. What have been the shocking, surprising things that you didn't know went into being a head coach? You feel like you prepared every single day for every single...
No, how much my time was going to be hijacked. You know, I mean, my time is not my own anymore. I mean, there's very few things that I can do that I can just make my agenda. There's a lot more things I have to do, not just from coaching, but other things.
Examples.
You know, meeting with you guys. Meeting with, we did a thing in Tennessee where we met with suite holders. We did like a town hall meeting with fans, meeting with alumni of the team, you know, Detroit Lion alumni that live around there. Charity work. You know, it go on and on. I mean, I was on the phone maybe 10 minutes a day when I wasn't a head coach, when I was a defensive coordinator, and now it seems like I'm on the phone 10 hours a day. So that's probably the big. I'd hate to see my cell phone bill because I guarantee it's not pretty.
The unlimited everything plan.
Pardon?
You gotta get the all unlimited.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure we do.
You may have. I jumped in late. You probably have already been asked this, but how active were you guys in this talk of trying to get Jay Cutler?
Well, we already answered that.
Did you realize?
I miss it too.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to comment on, you know, how active we were in this or that or anything else. I think I just leave it with a blanket, you know, a generic blanket. We're going to look at every possibility that we can to improve our team. And we're going to go in with an open mind of, you know, we talked about the number one pick. Would you trade it? Maybe. You know, and you know, would you be comfortable picking a quarterback there? Maybe. Would you be comfortable picking a left tackle there? Maybe. I think at our point where we are as an organization, we need to be open to everything. We're not at the point where, you know, where one player is going to put us over the top. So we need to look at the big picture, not the small picture. So I think I'll just leave it at that.
Were there times that you looked at the tape from last year and thought, I mean, it's not 0-16. It's not as bad.
Oh.
It's not like they went out and lost 51-0 every week.
No doubt. No doubt. I mean, this is the NFL, and there's an old adage, it stands for not for long, and that's whether you're 16-0 or 0-16. I mean, this league is very close. I have a photo, and I had it up in the defensive meeting room at Tennessee, and it was the final of the 100-meter dash in 2004. I don't know if you remember, it was the one that Gatlin won. And there were four guys within like 200ths of a second. They were all leaning through. And I put that up in Tennessee, and I actually went through that with the team in Detroit. I put that photo up. I said, who was the fastest guy in the world? Who won the gold medal? It was Justin Gatlin. And my point is, he wasn't the fastest guy in the world. All those guys were the fastest guy in the world. It was just that race, he won that particular race. If you had run that race 10 times, you had gotten 10 different finishes from 1 through 6. Because it wasn't about who the fastest was. It was about who came out of the blocks quicker, who made that perfect step on his third step. You know, when they hit the 50-meter mark, one guy's arm sort of drifted across his midline where another one was here. How well they leaned, if they timed their lean through the tape. You know, it had nothing to do with talent. It was all about technique. It was all about that preparation and that perfect performance. So I think that there is a little bit of that in the NFL. We have tools to be able to turn it around. We have 5 picks in the first 82. We need to take advantage of those. We have room available in the cap. We need to take advantage of that. I think we did. There's a lot of different opportunities for us to improve. You know, some people have been talking, hey, was it a hard sell to get free agents to come to the place? And the answer is no, not really, because the players don't look at it. They were 0-16 last year. They're going to be 0-16 this year. They look at the opportunity, number one, for playing time, but they know how quickly you can turn it around if you do the right things, if you put those pieces in place.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.